All right, this is Rodney. I'm on the Peninsula in Long Beach, California. Today is Wednesday, August 26th of 2026, and it's about 9:25 in the morning, and I'm back at the uh, typical erosion zone that's between 59th place and 60th place on the Bayshore side of the peninsula. And this last remaining patch of beach has significantly eroded in the last 48 hours. Now, tonight, the 26th, is a secondary high tide for the month of August. The highest tide for the month of August was on August 11th. And this patch of beach right here, which is above the high tide mark, even during the highest tides of the month, that was all the way out to here at 638 centimeters from our reference mark, which is at the end of this tape measure. So where that's pinned to the ground is our reference mark. There's a seam in the wall. It's a hard reference point, and I've been measuring things from that reference point. So from that reference point out to here, where the beach was on August 11th in the afternoon or morning, was 638 centimeters. The next morning, it was back to 542 centimeters. The morning after that, on Thursday, August 13th, it was back to 496 centimeters. And this was the 11th, 12th, 13th. The 14th came back uh, to and then on the Friday, it stayed here at 496, but there was an escarpment underneath. And then over the weekend, it came back to 476 centimeters. And then by Wednesday of last week, um, which was the 19th, I think, that then it was back to 470 centimeters. And now the next Wednesday after last night was a relatively high tide. Tonight will be the secondary high tide from the month, but last night on Tuesday, the 25th, the high tide was almost as high as it's going to be tonight. So there was some significant high tide. It came up to about right here, I can see from my chalk marks with wave action. But that ate away in the last, because I was here earlier in the week and it looked like things were holding steady, I think even on Monday. So I think I just didn't look at it on yesterday. Uh, so it was out here as of Monday at 470 centimeters. And now it is back to 452 centimeters. So we lost several more centimeters. So we're at 4.52 meters of the uh, remaining patch of beach from the reference point. And and this is the most significant remaining patch of beach between 55th place and 65th place. That means the entire length of the seawall on the Bayshore side, most of the sand is below the high tide watermark for these, significant high tides, except for this patch of sand. And then there's a patch of sand around the lifeguard station that is just behind the camera, and that patch of beach is smaller than, at least it was smaller, and now they're about the same size, I believe. But this is shrinking very fast, and so I'm trying to document how quickly this is shrinking. And so there we have those measurements, and today I'll also get a measurement from the reference mark out to this escarpment to see the depth or width of the beach. I've been focusing mainly on the length here along the seawall, but I also want to get some measurements of the width or depth of this remaining patch of beach. All right. So for the time being, that is it.